Welcome, everyone, to 5 Tips in 5 Minutes, rediscovering your greatness within for wellness, empowerment, and purpose. I'm Mitta Wise, your host, hypnotherapist, visualization, and empowerment coach, supporting mostly women through challenges and changes. And I'm excited to bring you this podcast to support and to love you through your many journeys. By the way, I'm from New Zealand. That's the accent you hear. I'm living in Los Angeles, and I'm often found in India. So 5 tips in 5 minutes. What does that mean? Simple tips and resources that you can use daily and have for a lifetime can be super powerful and meaningful for your wellness, empowerment, and purpose. Each podcast, there's a different expert here being interviewed in 5 minutes with their 5 tips. So don't miss out. Take 1 or 2 tips that resonate with you and try them for 30 days. That way you won't get overwhelmed or dilute your process. I'll be doing today, so we'll go over the pituitary reflex point, what is reframing, the ball of energy, entrepreneur burnout, and visualization. So let's start the clock. Tick tock, 5 tips in 5 minutes. Tip number 1, pituitary reflex point. The pituitary gland is the master gland of the body and helps regulate and balance all the hormonal functions of the body. Let's take the thumb of one hand and press it against the top fleshy part of the other thumb behind the nail. Support that thumb. This is where the pituitary reflex point in the hand is. So let's hold for 15 seconds today. But at home, you can hold for 1 to 2 minutes for better results. And you can do this with either hand. 15 seconds. Good job. That was 15 seconds, and normally you'll hold for longer. So tip number 2, what is reframing? Thinking and looking at a situation in a new way. When a day becomes stressful or overwhelming, relaxation is just a positive reframe away. When we reframe, we look at the same situation, but in a new way of possibilities. And once we see different options, we can see more opportunities and we can feel less stressed and more hopeful. So look for what you can change. Brainstorm for as many possibilities as you can without judging right away. And this is important, without judging right away if you can or can't do them. Try thinking, how can I change this? And you may not be able to change everything, but with a positive reframe of the situation, you may see possibilities and benefits that you weren't aware of before. Tip number 3, ball of energy. Ground and center, then we'll rub our palms together. Now, we'll just do this for 20 seconds today, but at home you can do much more time if you need it to really feel it. Rubbing our palms together. And focus on the warmth and the friction that you feel. Imagine energy building up in your palms. Okay, let's separate your hands and imagine, feel the energy, and imagine a glowing ball in between them. Move your hands in alternating circle rotations to shape a ball. Experiment with it. Move your hands closer, further out, and figure out what feels right for you. When you're finished, release the energy back inside of you and imagine that you're making a snowball, and with simple passes towards each other, condense your ball. And once you've figured out how to create balls of energy, you can have them have different positive intentions. Make an energy ball, decide on the intent, visualize the ball of energy becoming a color that matches your intent. Try to feel your intent like a memory or idea and send it into the ball. And again, when you finish, release that energy back inside of you. I love that exercise. You too? So tip number 4, entrepreneur and business burnout. Your brain can become bogged down if too many brain applications are open at the same time. Distractions such as too many meetings, multitasking, overwhelm from our to-dos, and the ongoing need to pay continuous partial attention Continuous partial attention exhausts your brain's ability to continuously produce quality work. So, put your undone tasks in a task management system or a simple to-do list. And this simple thing will reduce the, oh, I'd better remember to do that, or I should have done that already type of messages that come often just when you don't need them interrupting you in the middle of a flow. Tip number 5, visualization. Visualization is so important and totally underrated. Planting the seed of your dream, seeing it, feeling it as if it's happened already, and nurturing that special vision that is only yours so that you can bring it to fruition. Here's a wonderful way to visualize. Write down your goal or dream. Write a descriptive paragraph as if it has already happened. Keep it in a positive present tense. Then record it. Play it back as many times a day as you want during the day. The subconscious mind loves repetition. And visualizing is like taking care of a garden. You plant the seeds, you nurture it daily, you water it, love it, and you see it grow to a beautiful plant or garden. And I just made it in 5 minutes. Woohoo! And that wraps up 5 tips in 5 minutes for today. Remember your greatness within. Take one or two of these tips and do it for 30 days. And, re-listen to this podcast so that you can really get this down and do these for your benefit. I'm here for you with programs, retreats, events, sessions, and the Woman's Circle. In April, I'm co-hosting a women's transformational 3-night retreat in beautiful Fallbrook, California. Clarissa Castillo-Ramsey and I invite you to take a break and awaken your vision within. Look in the show notes for that link. Join us next time with my special guest, Christine Blosdale, an expert authority business coach, for her 5 tips in 5 minutes. Sending love and signing off. Mitta.